Hi guys, I'm standing in a trench here in Normandy, France. This is a trench that was used by German soldiers and then later used by American soldiers in a famous battle that took place here. The American soldiers were paratroopers from E Company of the 101st Airborne, and you might recognize that name because this was the group of soldiers that inspired Band of Brothers, the television series. In fact, that battle is documented in the series. Right as D-Day happens, as the paratroopers jump in, this is basically their next assignment. They have to clear this field where there are dozens and dozens of Germans that have set up major firepower in the area. And Easy Company has to take out the firepower because we have a whole bunch of Americans trying to come into this area and take this area away from the German Nazis. They're successful after several hours. And I learned of an interesting story here in this area. There is a family home right nearby. In fact, it's a working farm. And the family was actually living with the Nazis. Not by choice, but the Nazis had taken over this entire area. And so the family is living on one floor. The Germans are living on another floor. And during the chaos of this battle, the family's 19-year-old son gets shot by an American paratrooper, gets shot in the back. He's evacuated to Utah Beach and also then evacuated to England, where he spends 8 months recovering. He returns to his family home and many years later launches the Utah Beach Museum that honors the service members of this period, including the American paratroopers. So an interesting twist of fate, an interesting connection, and just a reminder that the story doesn't just end on D-Day. There are stories that happen for the weeks and months later that remain developing stories to this day, as the family is still very active in preserving the stories and memories of these moments for future generations.